Heading: Production. Side heading: Meaning of production. First point: Production refers to the process of creating goods and services to satisfy human wants. Second point: It involves combining factors of production like land, labor, capital, and enterprise. Side heading: Factors of production. Heading: Land. Side heading: Definition of land. First point: Land refers to all natural resources available on Earth that are used for production, such as soil, water, minerals, and forests. Side heading: Characteristics of land. First point: Fixed supply. Land is limited and cannot be increased. Second point: Alternative uses. Land can be used for agriculture, industry, or construction. Third point: No cost of production. Land is a natural gift and has no production cost. Fourth point: Differences in fertility. All land is not equally fertile or productive. Heading: Labor. Side heading: Definition of labor. First point: Labor refers to all physical and mental effort used in production for earning income. Side heading: Land and labor relationship. First point: Land provides natural resources while labor uses effort to utilize those resources. Second point: Both land and labor are essential for production. Third point: Labor increases the productivity of land. Side heading: Peculiarities of labor as a factor of production. First point: Perishable. Labor cannot be stored for future use. Second point: Human factor. Labor is provided by human beings. Third point: Inseparable. Labor and laborer cannot be separated. Fourth point: Heterogeneous. All workers differ in skills and efficiency. Fifth point: Active factor. Labor actively uses other factors of production. Sixth point: Limited mobility. Labor mobility is limited geographically and occupationally. Seventh point: Supply cannot be quickly changed. Labor supply changes slowly over time. Eighth point: Weak bargaining power. Individual laborers often have less bargaining strength. Ninth point: Effort varies. Output depends on physical and mental effort. 10th point. Influenced by emotions. Productivity depends on motivation and working conditions. Heading. Capital. Side heading. Definition of capital. First point. Capital refers to man-made resources used for further production of goods and services. Side heading. Classification of capital. First point. Physical capital. Machinery, tools, and buildings used in production. Second point. Financial capital. Money used to purchase assets. Third point. Human capital. Skills and knowledge of workers. Side heading. Fixed capital and circulating capital. First point. Fixed capital. Long-term assets like machinery, buildings, and equipment used repeatedly in production. Second point. Circulating capital. Short-term assets like raw materials and fuel used once in production. Side heading. Capital formation. First point. Capital formation is the process of increasing stock of capital in an economy through savings and investment. Second point. It helps in increasing production capacity and economic growth. Side heading. Factors affecting capital formation. First point. Savings level. Higher savings lead to more capital formation. Second point. Income level. Higher income increases ability to save. Third point. Banking system. Efficient banking encourages savings and investment. Fourth point. Investment climate. Political and economic stability encourages investment. Fifth point. Government policy. Tax incentives and subsidies promote capital formation. Heading. Enterprise. Side heading. Definition of enterprise. First point. Enterprise refers to the ability of an entrepreneur to organize and manage other factors of production. Side heading. Role of entrepreneur. First point. Decision making. Takes important business decisions. Second point. Management control. Controls and coordinates business activities. Third point. Division of income. Manages distribution of profits and payments. Fourth point. Risk-taking. bears risks and uncertainties in business. Fifth point. Innovation. Introduces new ideas, products, and methods. Side heading. Importance of enterprise. First point. Helps in organizing all factors of production. Second point. Promotes innovation and economic development. Third point. Increases efficiency in production. Fourth point. Creates employment opportunities. Side heading. Importance of production. First point. Satisfies human wants by providing goods and services. Second point. Increases national income and economic growth. Third point. Creates employment opportunities. Fourth point. Improves standard of living of people.